It's Monday. It's March already. Can you believe that? March. It's like we're 3 months into the year. I mean, that's quarter of the way through. And I don't even know where the year's gone so far. It's just like disappeared. I guess I've just been like so busy with my head buried in my computer, and I've been thinking it's like I don't get out much. Like most of the days I'll get up and I will go probably about 30 feet from my bed. So most of the days like spent in my room. And so I've been thinking I really need to get out more and do stuff, take a break. I mean, most of it's my own fault because I enjoy the work I'm doing. I mean, I'm having fun. I'm learning a lot of stuff. But I guess I need to get out a little bit more. I wanted to take Jonathan horse riding on Saturday, but he didn't want to. I think he's as bad as me. I mean, he just really doesn't get out or doesn't want to go out. Like, we needed to go out to the club Sunday, and he got a headache. So, I mean, I'm quite happy at home. I don't mind. I don't really have a problem, sitting at home all the time. I don't know. I just haven't seen anybody. It's like I wake up one day and realize I don't know anyone, or everybody I do know has disappeared because I'm not out. So, I'm going to try and make an effort to get out and meet some people. So, I know Jonathan's been trying to meet people on gay.com and stuff like that, make some friends. And that seems to have been going really good. Although it was funny because one guy who he's hung out with a couple of times now, he hadn't told him about CBL. And he decided to tell him the other night because we were probably going to go to the club to hand out cards, and he said, oh, he's going to be there. So Jonathan was like, oh God, if he sees me handing out cards, he's going to wonder what the hell I was doing. So he told him, and he was cool with that. Then, of course, he then told Jonathan that he has a crush on him. So I kind of think, great. I mean, I trust Jonathan. I know it takes two to tango, but I don't know. It still feels kind of weird if there's someone with a crush on your boyfriend and they're hanging out. Not that I think anything would actually happen. It's just more of a, if there's if we had a fight or an argument or stuff and Jonathan went to him to talk to him, the guy would be biased. Maybe like, it could even go as far as, you need to break up with him. You really should break up with him. Instead of just being impartial, hey, you're a friend, but this, and this. So, I don't know. We'll see, I haven't even met this guy yet. Although, apparently we have mutual friends. One of the first guys I spoke to on gay.com after I came out, and who helped me a lot, Ken, knows this guy and they hang out. So it's like really cool because I got to talk to Ken again. Ken is a really sweet guy. He's about 34 years old and he's a teacher. And just a really cool, down-to-earth guy. Who's really good. And it's really cool that our paths have crossed again. I was talking to him on gay.com for a couple of hours last night. Because Jonathan was talking to him, and then, because Jonathan hadn't made the connection because he didn't know that, he knew me, and I guess Ken didn't figure Zach, who Jonathan was talking about, was me. Anyway, that was really cool when he found out. He's like, oh, great! It's cool that I do have some good friends around, even after all this time, let's see, what has been happening around the house? Well, we've now got Chris leaving to go to Tampa and get a job up there. Although, I mean, to be honest, he says that, the Nordstrom's called him about a job. I wonder how much they called him and how much he called them. Because, we've got Josh, who is just a friend, as he keeps saying. But then Chris got, really upset the other day when he went over to it's Josh's place, and he was in bed with his roommate. Apparently Chris felt really weird and odd, which would be like, okay, well, if he's just a friend, why would it matter? Yeah. I don't know if Chris has mentioned that in his diary or not, but he happened to mention that the other day. So I'm like, oh yeah, this is going to be interesting. Because I think, although I don't know, is that, you know, Chris is planning on going up there and moving in with Josh. Chadley. Chadley, who was really good last week, is now in our bad books again. He decided last moment he wanted to go off to Miami for the weekend with Martin. You know, like, tells us like hours before he's leaving and says, oh, can I miss the meeting and miss cleaning? Well, of course we said no. Yeah, it's like, Chad, you don't work, you don't have a job, you sit around all week, you don't do anything. Yeah, but one day of the entire week, yeah, when you actually have some responsibilities to do, you know, you don't want to do it. So of course we're going to say no. Yeah, you could have planned this at any other time, not now. Yeah, it's not like you have a busy agenda. So off he goes, and of course, you know, after telling him no, he's got to be back by, you know, 1 on Sunday. We get a call about 12:30. Oh, I slept in. Yeah, right. You mean you were partying till like 6, 7, 8, and then you know, grab some sleep. Of course, you couldn't bother to get up. So that's okay, because he ended up with all the chat shifts that nobody else wanted, and he got a shitload of jobs that nobody else wanted. So not too happy about that. Yeah, it's like shit. You know, you don't have much to do around here, but we all have to pitch in and help and keep the place clean. You know, just because you want to rush off to Miami doesn't mean that, you know, you've got to get rid of your responsibilities. You know, I mean, shit, you could have even like said, well, I want to go, but I'll do this work before I go. You know, so, what else? Been working on Claire all week. Yeah, you're probably sick of hearing about Claire, but Jonathan seems to like it, and the other guys just seem to like it. They at least seem to like what it can do, and they're giving me feedback with your stuff. The reason I'm trying to put so much effort into Claire, which by the way is like our home automation system. We call it Claire because of the voice we chose for it. Is there seems to be like a really big market out there for this. Right now the only stuff out there is, I mean, you're talking $250,000 for a system, and that is one hell of a lot of money. And I went to like a trade show the other week, by the way, that was really good. I was in like geek heaven. But I mean, it's like an average of 50% markup on all this stuff for a start, for the installer. And then they get, of course, a heavy markup on installing the system. So, of course, me never doing things the easy way. I set out, I actually am designing a system from the ground up and writing all my own scripts and all my own code. And I can probably sell the system for under 10,000. True, it's not going to do quite as much as a $250,000 system does, and it may not look quite as smart, but it definitely brings it into the range of a lot of people, middle income families, where a lot of people, you know, would like this sort of stuff but couldn't normally afford it. Like a lot of handicapped people as well. It would definitely bring it into the range of. So that's kind of my little project. I don't know where it'll go. Right now I'm just doing a learning curve and playing around with it. See what I can do. Get ideas from people. They'd be like, oh, it'd be cool if it did that. So I'd go off and write scripts and make it do it. But yeah, it keeps me busy. Keeps me entertained. I'm doing bad in between doing all the other site work. So that's about it. The puppies finally go for their injections tomorrow, Tuesday. Yay! Which is good because then we can actually take them out for walks. And that's gonna be great. So we actually get to walk around my neighborhood with our little puppies, which is gonna be great, and may get to meet other dogs. Now that's gonna be fun, because I don't think they haven't met any other dogs yet. I know they grew up in a pet store, but I don't think they ever came into any contact with any of the other dogs. So right now they're going to be able to go up and say hi. And some of the dogs around this neighborhood are pretty big, so we'll have to be keeping an eye on them. So anyway, that's about it. Have a week. Nothing particularly planned this week. Just kind of chilling out, doing more work, trying to get out because we need to go out to the clubs and advertise. We've got some applications and some applicants coming in for interviews for the 2 positions that we have for CBL boys. Jonathan is also meant to be doing a little video, like a little tour of the house to give people an idea of what it looks like and stuff. So that might help. Anyway, that's it for me. Kind of boring, I know, but my life's just kind of flat right now. No drama, thank God. I've had my share of it. So this is going to be another drama-free week, I hope. Okay, speak to you guys later. Thanks for joining me in chat, and thanks for sharing my life with you. And I will speak to you later.